Today, we're playing Simic Self-Mill, let's see how it does in Historic. I've been playing this deck for some time now and generally it does well against straight-up aggro but gets demolished by control and quick combo decks. Okay, let's see what we have. This seems reasonably okay, a little light in lands but we'll have multiple choice on turn 2 to help out a bit for that. That's an okay draw. Still would have preferred a land, but incubation incongruity we can definitely use maybe turn 4 at the earliest. We'll have to spend turn 2 and 3 casting multiple choice and then hopefully Risen Reef on turn 3. Cameo would have been nice but sadly, can't keep that. Okay, perfect. Now hopefully we don't get thought seized. Great. No Thoughtseize, but I guess we can expect a kill spell as soon as Reef enters the battlefield. He lives. For now anyway. Against Rakdos things don't tend to survive for long. Shrines. We do okay with shrines. The issue is he's leading with Sanctum of Shattered Heights, that's very good against us. We might need to just power through this constant barrage of removal. Okay, decline that, and play untapped so we can get another draw with the healer. Flood of Tears. Exactly what we're looking for. Problem now is getting 4 non-tokens to stay in play with Shattered Heights on the other side of the battlefield. Okay, here we go. I think if I draw land, I might need to ball a good recovery into the reef again. Or we could just top deck a reef, like a boss. I'm thinking we should probably resculpt. The question is where, the healer or the Florahedron. Resculpting the Florahedron essentially gets me another point of damage versus resculpting the healer, but it also puts me back to 4 lands. I just realized that resculpting the Florahedron would have been bad since he could have 2 for 1ness with 1 damage to the Florahedron. Healer was the safer target. 19 turn clock coming at you. Shit, now it's discard 2 cards each turn as well as 2 damage to a creature. Luckily we have enough mana to do this. Easy Root Snare discard here. That card is pretty much dead in this matchup. Great. Bloodchief's Thirst on the 4/4 elemental is a kill spell not directed to our singular reef. I think that's a bad play by OP here. Tegrid's lantern can be problematic, but he needed to take out the reef ASAP. And of course, not to be outdone, I followed it up with a misplay of my own. I should have tapped Hinterland instead of that third forest, with Nisa coming down from the Flood of Tears. I just missed out on essentially 2 extra mana to recast our elementals. For this deck specifically, it's important to keep track of your land play, so you'll know whether to put the land you see on top into play or to put into your hand so you can play it untapped. I'm not sure, but I think I missed out on an extra untapped land there for a Healer of the Glade. Even though he's already killed a reef a couple of times now, I think OP is still underestimating how dangerous letting a reef untap on the battlefield for this matchup.
Okay, I learned my lesson from earlier. Save the forests for Nisa.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land fights for us.
At 9 life, the Cavalier should be threatening enough that he'll be forced to choose between that or Nisa to kill. That's the plan anyway. I'm casting Chlorohedron here instead of the second reef so that it would be less tempting to kill the reef and just go for either Nisa or the Cavalier. But as I say this, I'm thinking, should I still be going for the reef plan or just going full aggro? Ah, that answers my question. Reef plan it is.
Harness the elements.
I forgot there that Tamio negates the Hondan of Knight's Reach. I should have played her there. Okay, good game.